What time is it?
8:17.
It's 8:17. Good morning. I'm with my niece Maya. And y'all, before I get my trading day started, we came to Starbucks first. I got my potato chives and my vanilla chai tea. Maya, what you got?
The caramel ribbon French cappuccino.
Okay, we're gonna stay here and then we're gonna hop on the charts, and I'm gonna do another detailed markup and also explain my levels in this video, because the last video I did not explain my levels, so I am gonna explain my levels. Yeah, so enjoy the video. Happy Tuesday, y'all. It is June 9th. It's 9:14 a.m. as you can see right here. So we start off on our daily, and looking at our daily, which is the previous day candle. Look at the bottom. It says from yesterday, Monday the 8th. This is what they did yesterday. They closed green. No lows or nothing was made. They came down here still not creating a new low. So from me looking at this, I still feel like, like buyers are still in control. I still go ahead and mark a pre-day high, which is right here. Then we come down to, let me write pre-day low. Okay, so this is the pre-day low, which would be right here. Let's go to our 4 hour now. So now I'm on the 4 hour chart, and I'm only marking up my high within the pre-market, which this is what happened overnight while we were asleep. This part over here, the white shaded area, is when the market will open. The market's not open yet because it is 9:19. Okay, it opens at 9:30. So we're marking up the high of the 4 hour, and then we're going to come down and mark up the low of the 4 hour. So I would do like right in here, this our low, okay, of the 4 hours. So now we got our 4 core levels. We got the pre-day high, previous day low, 4 hour high, 4 hour low. Now, like I said, from what I've seen on the daily, how it looked, buyers were still in control because no new lows were made. And if you look at this 4 hour, the same. If you're looking from down here, they are far away from here. So I'm going to go with buys for the day. Now we come down to our 1 hour. And this is where I get my levels, y'all. And I'm just going to make this as simple as possible. So the way I got this level, so since I'm planning for the up, for them to, the market to continue in an uptrend, I'm going to continue to look to my left out of our 4 core. We don't bother this area. We already got these marked up. We're going outside of that. So look to the left. What is the next high? Stop right here. This would be the next high that we can target. We can also target this area because, as you can see, it was some consolidation. This is where they broke out at. So this is a lot going on right here. It's a lot of conversation. It's a key level, okay? It's important, basically. So I would target this high. After I target this high, I can either, just take my profit and go, or wait for a pullback to happen. It will come down and wait for them to break outside of this target and target this high. So if we go to the next left after this target, what's the next left? The next high right here. I'm going to target this high. So again, see what it does in the current market, y'all, because y'all see it was up here again. It always comes back to familiar areas. So it's up here again. I'm going to go to the next left. If you want to take three trades, okay, I'm going to target this high, which is all within this candle, y'all. Y'all see that? Like them target areas, they came up like still targeting. Y'all get it? So now we're going to go to the lows. Okay, so how I got my low targets, the same thing. Outside of our 4 core areas, we're going to go to the left. Target this low. This is where I put my first target at. I can wait for a break to see how far they go. If they close outside, if they create a new low, wait for a break and a hold outside of this area, right? Go to the left. Again, y'all just still going to the left until y'all find another low, okay? Because we already target this low. So we're going to keep going. See, this is a very familiar area. They will definitely come back here. So the next low after that, and you got this little minor gap right here, target this low right here. You can even bring this down to here, honestly. If you want to play it, this will be a safe spot right here to target a low outside of this, but because they so close, I would probably bring it down and target this low. But either one you're comfortable with, y'all. Find your way of trading. Okay, this is how you build your confidence up. So that's how I get my targets, and I hope that makes sense. So now we're just gonna go to the 15-minute, all the 5, y'all, because I take my entries on the 5-minute and then I watch it on the 15-minute. Or if I see something happening on the 15-minute, because all the 15-minute is, y'all, is just less noise for me. It's the same. So zooming in on this 15, right? This is our 4 core. What is happening here? We got them coming back down, but respecting this zone right here. No lows are being created so far. Okay, because remember, I'm going for buys. That's all I'm looking for today. While it is safe to take your entries on the 5-minute as well, because remember, we're waiting for breaks and holds outside of our zones. That's okay. And watching on the 15 is way, just way better to me. So I'm going to wait and see what happens, y'all. And I'll come back at market open because it's 9:24. So we got a couple more minutes until market open. And we'll see what take place. If these zones are going to be respected or if we're going to break out and hit our target areas. All right, y'all. It is 9:32 and we got a break. So now what we do is we wait for this 9:30 to finish forming. Also, sometimes, y'all, after the break, it will be a break and a hold outside if it wants to do that. And then you're going to have some type of pullback. That pullback, you can also watch how it moves. If it starts trying to create a new low, that means that this is as far as buys could go, which is why you wait for your second candle to finish forming after this 9:30, and then you get in on that. Let's go down to the 5-minute and see what's happening. Okay, so we got our second candle on the 5. And like I said, we had that strong push, y'all, and now we're getting the pullback. They got 3 minutes left on this candle, so I'm gonna see how this candle closed and wait for this pullback to be over with. So since I didn't get a close like above this, I'm still waiting. As you can see, I'm not in it yet. I want this to come back above and break out of this zone right here, and then I'll get in. But y'all see how it's respecting the high, like they're closing above this right here. So as long as they staying up here and not closing down here, it did come down in here, but it didn't close down here. So that's another confluence, like a sign, that to just hold and wait. And that's what I just be doing, y'all. I just be waiting to see and letting the candles show me where they want to go, instead of me, just jumping in off of FOMO or nothing like that. I'm actually watching how they close. All right, we got 2 minutes left on that candle. If it closes above that, then I'll get in. If it doesn't, I'm still gonna wait. Oh my goodness, this thing's freezing so bad. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get in a buy. See, do you see how long it took? That's crazy. Anyways, y'all, this is where I would jump to my 15 and just watch how it closed on a 15 right here. Jeez, that was a long, strong candle. Oh my goodness, this candle is so strong. That's crazy. I'm waiting on the 15 until it hit my target, and then we are done. It's 9:44, so it didn't take long at all for this to happen. But I wanted to wait, and I waited for confirmations. So now we're getting a pullback because we did have a break. So we are going to get a bit of a pullback, and I'm still holding until my target area. It's 9:52. and it's about to hit my target area. And that's it, y'all. That'll be my trade for the day. One and done. We are out. As you can see, it had hit my target and I closed it out, and that is it, y'all. The trade is over. One and done. Now if you want, you could come back to the 5 minute, wait for that pullback to be over with, right? After it closed outside, wait for it to close, wait for another pullback and see if it holds above this target area, and then go for your second target. It's up to you. I will see you at the next video. I hope this was detailed enough for y'all. And if you're new here, go watch my other videos. I explain, especially in my shorts, y'all, I explain a lot more about this strategy right here. Y'all, it's not rocket science. Like, anybody could get it if you just take your time. Be patient, okay? Be patient. Look at how candles are closing and then go for it, okay? But anywho, if you're new here, please consider subscribing and or like the video if this helped you. And I'll see you on my next one. Bye, y'all.